Hey guys, Dave, Northeast Edible. Been getting a couple questions about when to transplant fruit trees. I love to transplant fruit trees in the fall. I like to transplant all trees in the fall. It's a narrow window, but let's talk about when to do it, when not to do it, and some of the reasons why you should do it. So, if you look at this peach tree right here, you'll notice, first of all, it's October. You'll notice some of the leaves are still on the tree, some of them have dropped. That's a great indication that it's just about time to plant or to transplant your fruit tree. If you have half the leaves on the tree, that means it's starting to go dormant, and that's a great sign. So temperature-wise, that's another factor to consider. You're looking at a temperature range when it's 70 or 80 during the day. That's way too hot. You want to wait until the temperatures get to about 50 to 60 degrees at the higher end, and anything lower is great. If you get into the freezing temperatures at night where the ground starts freezing up, you know you waited too long. If you can't get a shovel into the ground, you waited too long. It's best to just wait until the spring to transplant. So temperature wise, look for 60 degrees and lower on the high end, and anything lower is great as long as you can get a shovel into the ground. Look for the leaves to start dropping off your tree. That's perfect. Great, two good things to consider. Time of year, usually, it depends where you're at, but in the Northeast, it's usually October and November is the perfect time. Sometimes into December. You just got to play it by ear and look for those two factors as far as temperature and leaf drop. That's two great things to consider. Now, other things to consider: why you want to transplant a tree. Say you planted a tree too close to the house, too close to some power lines. The tree's growing up close to power lines. Two great reasons to transplant, move your tree to a new location. This tree, we're not really going to move it at all. We do have a couple smaller trees in the background here that we'll probably consider moving. When they're real small like this, you know, you can think you can plant them real close together, but when they start growing up, getting a little bit bigger, it's time to spread them out just a little bit. So, Dave, Northeast Edible. If you have any questions about transplanting trees in the fall or the spring, keep them coming. If you have any other edible questions, let us know. Subscribe to the email list and to the YouTube channel. We're doing an elderberry giveaway in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys.